And so you don't have a top threader. You wind your bobbin. And there's a special needle that brings that bobbin thread up and grabs it and then locks the thread, so every stitch is locked, even though it's a single thread. It's not a chain stitch. But with the stitch, it looks exactly like camcorder. I can actually pass some of these samples around. This little kimono is a doll outfit, but it has the Sashiko stitching on it. And Sashiko could be pronounced Sashiko, but I was told by a Japanese person it was Sashiko. So that's how I pronounce it. And Sashiko is an ancient Japanese pattern that was created in northern Japan long time ago, when the wives or the women would put layers of fabric together to keep the men warm, because they were hunters. They'd have to go out into the woods to do their hunting, and sometimes they didn't come back. And when they found the men, they didn't know which tribe they belonged to. So the women started creating the quilted clothing in a particular pattern that was unique to that tribe of Japanese village. And so each village had their own particular Sashiko design on their jackets or on their coats that the women made for their men. So that's where Sashiko started, and the patterns that were created became an art form. So they're usually done with white thread on dark indigo dyed fabric, and that's very traditional Sashiko, is the white thread on dark. And so today there's quilters that use Sashiko designs in their quilts, or wall hangings, or tablecloths, or garments. And so it's an art form of a quilt pattern, but it's done by hand, traditionally. Baby Lock developed a machine that could create the same stitch, but by machine, not by hand, so it can save you time. You can use it to quilt your quilts. You can use it just as a decorative stitch on garments or on your home decorating as well. But I'm going to show you some of the traditional patterns that Sashiko, and I'll pass this around too. This is a hand-stitched and machine-stitched information about Sashiko. And so you can see the different, I'll pass this around, you can see the variety of designs that are available.